What's good, YouTube? FAIRDALE Kings back at you again. Today we're going to be live streaming some head-to-head games versus Hoaqin White. Had a rough start. Can't stop anyone on defense. We were able to get into the lab last night and start messing around with the switch stick, trying to find a defensive playbook. But right now I think that's the recurring theme is that no one can play defense. So it's really just a matter of, playing a bend but don't break defense, which necessarily I can't do that. I've found ways to generate a lot of pressure. I mean, I've had games where I've picked up 10 sacks, but then, it's time to get them off the field and they go for it on fourth down. And sure enough, they pick up, throw a slant and the guy goes 80 yards to the house. So it's trying to find the right playbook, right defensive playbook, as well as trying to get some defensive pressure, bring heat, put guys in bad situations, and then build a bubble to keep guys from getting over the top, which I've struggled mightily. I mean, we've been playing 5-minute quarters on Heisman, turning off accelerated clock. I've lost games 97-62. I mean, it is ridiculous. Hoaqin the other day put up 810 yards passing. I threw for 620. He threw 9 touchdowns. I threw 5 touchdowns, but also threw 5 interceptions, including 3 picks in the fourth quarter. It was a 44-44 game going into the fourth. And then, that happens. So it's trying to figure out some of those issues. So I hope that hopefully we can get that fixed. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and accept this. And the way we do this is we'll use our last opponents from last night or our previous game. We pick random teams. So we get 3 random teams and we could choose any of the 3. So like if we hit random 3 times, say it's Louisville, Kentucky, Indiana, I can pick and choose from one of those 3 teams to be the team that I get to play with. If I don't like any of those 3 choices, though, we get what we call a suicide. And if you do take the option of suicide, you don't get the previous 3 teams as well. They're out of the pool. You only get that last team. So it's you're really rolling the dice whenever you do that. So anyway, what's our last 2 teams, Hoaqin?
Kentucky and Alabama.
So Hoaqin's already found his team that he played with last night. I have the University of Kentucky was my last team that I used, so I get 3 rows, which this is generated. I mean, it's prevented us from using the same top teams over and over and over again. So we're getting to know different teams, different playbooks. We are, do have the option of picking whatever playbook we want to use, though. So if he wants to use Georgia, Alabama's playbook, I use Oregon. I'll do that. So anyway, let's get at it. We're going to go ahead and roll this. First team I have, Wyoming. That's horrible. 77 overall. San Jose State. Boy, it's looking good for you right now. South Florida. Man, I'm not a fan of any of those 3. Do I roll the dice, though, and go South Florida versus you, or do I just go suicide? We're going to go suicide. I didn't like any of those 3 choices. I'm going to roll it a 4th time. Hopefully I can get someone, but now these 3 choices are out. I don't get Wyoming or anything else. This next team is the team that I have to play with. Good googly moogly. Let's go. Army Black Knights. Oh, wow. I think I'm definitely going to roll with their their offensive playbook is going to be intriguing. I mean, you can already go. Minnesota's already better than Army right off the bat. Go ahead. What's your next one? Auburn. Oh, wow. Yeah. I knew he's going to take that one. I mean, this is going to be guaranteed ass whooping on a Sunday. Hey, we went to church today, buddy. You can't come in here and do this, man. We went to the church of college football today. You can't do this to me. Edit uniforms. Well, I like that classic look. We're just going with the classic. Woo. All right. And the other thing we'll do is after kickoff, we will pause the game, go in and look at the depth charts and move stuff around because these depth charts are jacked up. Sometimes you'll find a gem on your bench. So you can't pause the game before kickoff. So we'll do a kickoff, pause the game, go in and make any adjustments to the depth chart, and then pick up from there and play. I don't know. I might do live play-by-play. I don't know if anyone wants to hear me do live play-by-play on this. This is going to be terrible. Playing at Eccles Stadium though, out in Utah, they've got decent home field advantage, I believe.
Welcome everyone to Rice-Eccles Stadium.
Rice-Eccles.
The most intimidating environment.
You got the fireworks going off. Come on, man. We don't need all that. You're playing Army.
The Utah Utes are always
they trying to throw up the U like they're Miami. They ain't no Miami.
Versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Army.
Now the one thing is, and I'll say this, Hoaqin has struggled with the run, but the teams that he struggled with is Ohio State, Michigan.
Guys, it's time to get it going.
Okay, God dog, I have no speed. You gotta be, when you kick off, you can't go all the way to the top on the arrow. I mean, you can, but you gotta just be careful. I have given up 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns, so you've got to really stay in your lane.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the...
All right, here's the pause. And see, I did a breakdown of Navy. I'm not so much familiar with Army's roster. They got decent enough speed at running back. They do have a certified fullback on the game. I mean, that's the one thing. They've got 79 overall. They've got a youngin on the team with 94 speed. Noah Short, the starter. Yeah, I think we're only going to... What is he? Route runner? We're going to put him in. I'll give the guy a shot at the slot. I'm going to go with the guy with the higher awareness there as I'm walking through and just sharing some thoughts out loud. The reason being is if a guy has, even 8-10 points awareness better, hopefully it helps him in blitz pickup and stuff like that. Overalls matter. I mean, because it's going to look at your run block, pass block, and all that stuff for linemen. But awareness is another key factor as well. Left end, Latour, doesn't matter. This team is so bad. I don't want to explain away this ass whooping. I mean, I've been struggling with him with even team, so this is probably going to be even worse. But hopefully that session last night in the lab will help me a little bit try to limit the bleeding. I do have a corner 97 speed, 96 awareness, or I'm sorry, 97 speed, 96 acceleration. But man, you get down here to the bottom, I'm going to go this guy on the bench. We're going to put him in. Free safety is good. I mean, so I've got one guy that's decent on the whole defense. There is a guy 71 on the bench. Put him into the depth chart. That's the else I'm talking about. Guys like this, you wouldn't even know. I mean, so Zatello, welcome to the game. Kick returns, I don't care about. Well, maybe I'll put him in there just because of speed. But he's going to kick the ball so deep. He's never going to punt the ball, so I don't have to worry about that. Long snapper, who cares? That's a walk-on. Third down running back, we're just going to keep the... No, my power back's not going to be my fullback. We've got stuff for him. Russian left end. Nope, I don't want that. I want Latour. Leave that as is. D tackles, same. Sub linebacker. And slot. See, I don't even have a third corner down here. All right, let's go. Make sure you make your adjustments. So, coaching adjustments. We're going conservative. Tackling, we're going to go aggressive there. Tackling there. He's going to come out right away and get into it.
Line gets set, first down.
Good.
A little over anxious, out of the stands early, and it's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. Oops,
good, let's go.
Just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to throw, it's rising. It's complete to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And a running back who can take a dump-off pass like that and take it for a gain, that can really be a quarterback's best friend. It's an easy way to rack up touches, but also get the ball to a playmaker in open space.
Excellent
Good
job
ball.
working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
With the catch, it's Bernard. Stopped after making the catch. The old saying is, you'll never go broke taking a profit. No matter how small, just keep building up the bank account.
Yep. And when the defense wants to drop back and not give up those big plays, a lot of times they're going to force you to be patient. And when you show them you can do that, it'll pay dividends in the long run.
Hines is tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They want to just keep throwing it. Finds his man. It's Bernard. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
Looking to throw, it's Rising. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Parks. They make the stop, but not...
Gonna be a problem here. Gonna be a problem.
And pick up a first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
The Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Got his man quickly.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Utes! A great catch and run for 6. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
Utah on the board first.
After punching it in for the touchdown.
We're not going to bring that out for
No
sure.
return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Now on the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to go option, and they're trying to put that defensive end in a bind, but he's just way too athletic, and he guessed right. The quarterback was keeping the ball, he knew it, and was able to make the tackle in the backfield.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down.
Let's go. First down. Move the chains.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Handoff to the fullback. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down.
And I like giving it to the fullback quickly against the 3 down front. You know, you got those 3 live, and they're playing 2 gaps at a time, which means they're not really firing off and penetrating. So you can give it to the fullback and try to get downhill quick, and the linebacker comes and meets the big boy in the hole.
They'll run the option. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
backing down after the offense averted absolute disaster. Back to throw, it's Daly. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets into the 26-yard line?
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's about physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy in the ground. You can't let guys break tackles. What could have been set up in a long yardage situation now becomes an easier situation because you couldn't get him.
That's rough. Out, and he goes down at the 34.
That's rough. That's rough. Losing 8 there. Can't play behind the sticks when you're Army.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Utah 7 on 0.
Back on the field after the break, and we'll start the quarter here on 3rd down. On the option. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Wide open.
It's complete. Nothing but green ahead. And he's still on his feet, but finally out of bounds after a terrific run. Big play in the running game for this offense.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
To the air, it's rising. And they're able to make the tackle. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down. And the quarterback, Reese, has to play with great timing. Because if he's too early or too late on the throw, that might get picked.
Now the play fake. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Utah!
Good ball by Rising.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They closed it going up top for the final few inches and the score.
You've really got to practice this on your playbook to know with all the motions and everything going on what you can and what you can't do. It's different trying to run it the very first time. With all the different motion, who's getting the ball, where they're getting the ball.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. The lead's not insurmountable, just down 14-0. But David, you don't score here, and it can get a little tricky fast.
If you don't score here, if you don't possess the football and
nice little run there
together to give your defense a little bit of a blow, it's not the ideal start. But it ain't like this game's late in the football game. Create some momentum here in the second quarter.
Yeah, momentum's a real thing in college football. This team needs the juju to get going. That first quarter is one they'd love to forget. So find your best playmakers now. Get them isolated. Get them the football and let them go to work.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. The give to the fullback. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Let's see what they've got on second down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Pick up a 5, they'll need 5 more on third down.
And the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
Got enough for the first. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
And they just kind of sneak that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll give it to him again. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. This offense set up with a 2nd and short. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Tackled after picking up the first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy that's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
The Black Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the big fullback. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Calls his own number. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short.
I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Oh, the loose ball recovered by the offense, but they don't have enough for the 1st down. It'll be a turnover on downs.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. He'll ride his man on the option. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll run the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. through the air. It's Daly. Gliding to the right, still trying. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Army! I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Got a guy free. I don't know how in the heck we did that. We pulled it off, though.
Counts as they get closer. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Pulls it in. It's Bernard. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. And the Utes will line up to kick off and start.
Oh, wow. I get the ball start the second half? Wow.
Fair catch called for and made. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And the Black Knights are stopped, but not before getting the first down.
So far, everything's just seemed to work for this offense when they've wanted to run the football. Regardless of what down and distance it is, they're able to get it done. Up front, getting a lot of push, and these backs are finding the holes.
Yeah, we're going to start our dynasty once the patch is released. We're not going to mess around with it right now with the way the recruiting is and stuff like that. So it allows everyone a chance to get in there and get familiar with the dynasty and all that before we start messing around with it.
Fullback's got it.
Get off him. Let's go. Trucking.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And that would be the definition of first down success.
This is rough. This is rough, buddy. I don't know where the ball's going half the damn time. We're just sitting there reacting. We got guys going in motion, flying over the place. I would hate to be on the other end of this trying to defend this.
Sticks it in his belly. Oh, it's a fumble. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back.
Every offensive coordinator.
They need to go review that. We were down.
For blocking ad nauseum all the time. But that reward didn't pay off. He gave him the football, he fumbled it. He doesn't get it much anyways, but that's probably going to mean he's not going to get it the rest of the game.
Wants to throw on first down. The short hands. It's Bernard. On the move at the 30. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Caught behind the line. It's Bernard. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They were trying to find the edge there by swinging it out to the right, but there was no room to run.
Yeah, in order for that play to work, they're going to have to get better blocking up front. Those receivers and tight ends, they've got to do a better job getting a hat-on-hat and give that running back a chance to go somewhere with the ball.
Throws to the tight end.
They didn't let me get
He
the
makes a
ball.
grab. The Utes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Rising. He's got him in the flat. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Utes!
Got that motion there. And no one just, we were cover 2 there. We didn't run our typical blitz, which he's seen a ton of times.
And the defense has had
So I didn't bring the house.
no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire.
Almost got
Making
that
the right
one.
decisions
The
and
computer almost got that block.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Benson. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just
Picked
puts
it.
you behind the 8 ball.
You should have picked
This
that.
offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit call, but you need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Plows through the defense. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Looking for a man, it's Daly.
Picked it.
Gets it out fast. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Dave was able to make one guy miss, but he had to make 2 in order to pick up that 1st down. It was a nice individual effort, just not enough.
Well, the upside is you could get a 1st down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. On 4th down, going to the air.
Bad read.
And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Yeah, and down by 2 scores, and I guess you get to the point where you got to say, I'm going to go for it. We got to be aggressive. We got to make this happen. They tried to make it happen. The defense comes up big. Now, it is not looking good.
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Here we go. Going up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's McClain. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Well, this defense is going to have their hands full trying to defend the pass with all of these weapons they've got on the perimeter of the field. That is a great job bringing a dangerous target down right away after he catches the slant.
Finds his man. It's McClain. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
And the Utes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. DB's right up on the receivers. The snap sets up the throw. Quickly complete. Touchdown!
Makes a move, boy.
and the extra point is true, and the lead.
All right, I need a 14-play, 5-minute drive here. 5 minutes and 10 seconds. We'll go 550. And hopefully just lose 28-14. That will be a win. That would be a win. 5-minute and 50-second drive.
Back in the offense, ready to go. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Gotta start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays.
Hopefully we can
no more penalties and no more turnovers.
lull him asleep again and catch him running down the sideline here.
It's 2nd and 10.
Play action.
Powers through the defender. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession.
And they'll take over. 1st and 10.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Daly. Gets it out quickly. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Put your 4s up. We're only down 21. With this explosive offense, we're still in the game.
Utah 28, Army 7.
Back at it to open the quarter with this 1st down play. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They'll throw it on 1st down.
And he got smacked. No time.
Just as he released the pass, it's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Pressure coming. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Trying to burn this defense, and that ball is picked off. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
They'll throw it on 1st down. He's going up top. He's got it all right. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. To the air. It's Rising. Throws to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And the incompletion brings up a second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. Touchdown, Utes! And the punishment has been extended. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked in what this defense is trying to do.
This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss.
Wow.
Quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers.
4 minutes to go.
It's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable.
I'm just going to run stuff now until I figure out some of this damn auto motion. They got stuff going all over the place.
Short-term memory. Just forget that last pick. You did. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Black.
Wow.
And once he found some,
Let's go. We got life.
Make a house call. Wants something to be able to feel positive about after this game.
Oh man, if y'all seen the look that I just got saying I had life. He gonna throw another bomb. One play touchdown, boys. Let's go. Who needs cover 3 beaters when you just run fullback dive and go 80 to the house? You don't need no cover 3 beater. Bring out that fullback. I'm trying to run damn triple option, pull the ball so my quarterback actually pitches it and he keeps the ball and goes to the house. Gotta love it.
As much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Ready to go back on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go up.
He's going to break that tackle.
He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Utah. And the pummeling has started.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends.
Well, that's part of it. I didn't want that.
He's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why
Well, that's on me the whole time. I thought I had tackling on aggressive. I wanted that. Give me that, boy. Give me that, boy.
That one's going to get a little star marked.
Come on now.
On the play sheet.
Don't play around. Don't play.
Touchdown just like that. They had the extra point blocked. Now the kickoff unit out there hoping things go.
Don't play.
No return.
You got to take away little things, man. It's little things like that. Blocking extra points. Those matter in real games.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go.
I don't know what we did here. We audibled something. I don't know where it's going, which direction.
Looking for a gap. It's Stewart. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand.
Let's go, boy.
Pitch. Gets away from one, finds some space. And he breaks into the open.
Let's
He
go.
caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense.
Let's go.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts
Forgot
of
how to
every
pull the damn
defensive
ball.
coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles people try.
And then
to
you
catch
first
him.
time you
He's
stop the
so
rocket toss.
much
First
juice.
time.
He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Well, the offense is running towards the open
That play's
grass
been
right
successful
away,
every
just
time but
straight
that one.
to the field, but way too much penetration defensively, forcing that tackle for loss.
Quick toss.
Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. I figured it out. How to press A. You got to pull A. Let's go. I want the quarterback keeper. Press A. He automatically gives it. Okay. You got to press A.
Watch my fucking DB.
He commits to him, and then he pitches the ball to the running back, and the running back can do his thing.
Look. Yeah, he tackled your guy and knocked him down. There went all the pursuit. Let's go. So I got to press A. Okay. Press A to hold the ball so the quarterback keeps it, and then you can run the option. Okay. Let's go. It's not going to be a different game, but we're down 21 now. I mean, no one had. He's stacking the box and taking away all the dives.
Down by 20 as they're set to kick it away.
That's a difference maker.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Bernard. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Quickly to the tight end.
Oh, we're doing okie dokes now. We're doing okie dokes.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard
Okay. All right. I thought we were better than that. Now we're going to pull out the okie doke.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy.
Okay.
He has been on
No, it's
point.
cool. That's fine.
About as good as
Yeah, keep
I've
running the
seen
okie
him
doke.
play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with the big lead, he's still taking
Oopty oop. We run the freaking oop. Okay.
on the run. It's Rising.
This guy,
Fires to the tight end.
pitch the ball again. I'll take it to house. Pitch the ball again. Oopty freaking oop. This dude run the oopty freaking
This
oop.
guy's been putting on a show all
Nah, he ain't putting no show. Don't let him lie to you. You're just tuning in. You're watching this guy right here. He don't even know what he's doing. He's hitting random buttons. Don't act like he knows what he's doing.
Just keep it going when the going's good.
Trying to find his man on first down. Got it.
Oh, I was going to pitch, man. I went straight to pitch, man. I wouldn't even go and tap you.
And the completion gives
I was hoping to
them a
run through there and steal the ball on the pitch.
We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
They're not threatening nothing. Don't lie.
With the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run
Don't
the ball. Because
lie.
they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back to back.
The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air.
Lay down.
Receiver looks it in.
Lay down. He don't know where the hell he's at right now.
Almost immediately, they're well short of the first down. Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, the receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
Wide out in motion. On 2nd down, wants to throw. And those two couldn't.
Hey,
make
just
the
dropped it.
connection.
He's
It's
scared,
an
man.
incomplete pass.
Come on, boy.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Rising. Looking to the big tight end. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Are we?
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
On 1st down from the 13-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a space. Finds his big tight end. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, and it'll be first and goal from the one. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. He's looking to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Trying to get to him. Escapes the
That's a
pressure
fumble.
to his right.
Pick it up. We scoop and score.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
They got Zippo zilch on the last play. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Utes! And the route is on.
Try to switch back over.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
The kick is up and good and put one
We
more
blocked our
on the
1
lead.
extra point for the day, so that's all. We're good.
Punching it in for the touchdown.
No, stay in there, Mr. Army, number 26.
Turn here, he'll make the fair catch.
What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense. Defense giving up a lot of points. This is
Oh, defense ain't giving up nothing.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like, we've stopped them all game long. Like, they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with the dub, and really, everybody staying healthy.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Daly. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. He's going to take off. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. One more play to pad the stats. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Really? That's what you're doing? We're doing that right now? You don't have no more respect for the service academies than that? I mean, these guys sit here and wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning with a horn, a bugle playing. Da-dun, da-dun, da-dun. Go serve your country. Come out here and play football, and you're going to sit there and do that to the service academy. That's not right. That's not right. I didn't want to run a play anyway. You're going to sit here for another play. I didn't want to go 50 yards. I want to go 55.
Lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with,
Well,
"That's
I won
just
because
bad."
the line was 28. You only won by 27.
Ungood, just very ungood performance.
Vegas
Push
said
this
we're a
one down
winner.
the toilet, move on. It's not your best day. You
Look at
lost
that.
in
They ain't show your highlights. They're showing me running down the
better
field.
days ahead.
And I think a lot of
Army.
this has
That's
to come
bull.
on the shoulders of the players.
They need to cut that
need
out.
be able to
Edit that out the
realize
video.
They just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Thanks for joining us. We're probably going to do a couple other streams. I'm just go ahead and knock this one out. But that's it for right now.